Downloading and installing the Chronic Disease Electronic Management System. This short instructional video will walk you through the basic steps in obtaining the Chronic Disease Electronic Management System, or CDEMS, from the West Virginia University Office of Health Services Research website. The three components that we'll cover are as follows. First, we'll download CDEMS from the OHSR website at the address provided. Second, we'll walk through the steps in installing the registry. And third, we'll walk through the steps in setting up the registry in terms of connecting the application and the reporting tool to the back-end data file. And we'll also enter a sample patient to test it. For more information, we offer CDEMS users guides and documentation on the OHSR website at the web address provided. And we're also offering a growing collection of CDEMS training videos that are available on YouTube at the address provided. So let's get started. We'll start out by clicking on this link to download CDEMS from the OHSR website. Here we are. You'll see that there's a link called CDEMS Application and Reporting Tool Full Installation. Please click on that link, and you'll be prompted to either open or save the file. Please click Save or Save As. And ideally, before you do this, it's best to have in mind where you ultimately want to store the registry data file. We recommend storing it on a secure server or another secure drive, as it will contain patient information. So I'm going to choose Save As. And for the purpose of a demo, I've made a folder on my desktop that I'm going to devote to this demonstration. So I'm going to save that zip file within the folder that I have in mind. So here's the folder, and here's the zip file that we just downloaded. So the first thing to do is right-click on that folder and choose Extract All, and then Extract. Okay, now you see we have two folders. We have the original zipped file, and we have a new unzipped file. And the new file that is unzipped is the one that we want to work with. So I'm going to delete the zip folder because I know that we don't need that any longer. So we'll go ahead and open up the full install folder and take a look at what's inside. So we have a number of documents included, the first of which is a README install file. This file contains the exact same information as we'll step through together over this demo, but it's a good reference in case you have questions or need to look back for any further information. We have a demo data set that contains a few sample fictitious patients. We have a blank data file which contains, as the name implies, no sample patient information at all. And then we have the registry application and the reporting tool. So the first thing to do is link the application and the reporting tool to the data file that you'll be using. And for the purpose of training, it's likely easiest to simply connect to the demonstration data file that we have so that there are some sample data in there that you can already work with. So I'm going to click on the CDEMS APP file, which stands for CDEMS application. This is the area where data entry into the registry occurs. I'll double click that. And you'll be prompted for a password. The stock password to the registry is located in the user guide documentation. and you'll get a message that says that you need to connect the application to the backend CDEMS data file. So once you see this message, it's okay. Just click Alright, click OK, and then browse to the data file that you want to connect to, and click Open. Okay, so we have downloaded the registry from the OHSR website. We've saved it into a secure location where we want to save the data file. And we have connected one half of the registry to the data file. So I'm just going to minimize that for a moment, and we'll go back and we'll do that same step for the reporting component of the registry. So I'll double-click on this CDEMS RPT, which stands for Reporting Tool, file. It's the same stock password as we used before, which is noted in the user documentation. You'll receive the same message as you did prior, noting that the reporting tool needs to be connected to the data file. Once you see this, click OK, and then browse to the same data file that you connected to before. Click Open. Okay, so we now have two components of the registry set up completely and ready for use. Looking back at the application, you can see that we have one sample diabetes patient in this registry. If we wanted to add a new patient, we'll take a look at that just for a simple demonstration. Anytime you want to add new data, click on the Entry tab. Go to Add New Patient, since it's a new patient not already in the registry. And we can fill out a few key pieces of information that we'll need, such as a unique ID, a last name, a first name, the provider that that patient is seeing. We'll fill out gender and then a date of birth. Whenever we're ready, just click on Save Record. And now we have a new patient added in the registry. If we want to add a health condition for that patient, still in the Entry tab, make sure that the patient you want to work with is highlighted. Click Add New Data Standard Form. And within the list of health conditions, you can scroll down until you find the condition that you want to add. We will add type 2 diabetes and close form. So now we have a new patient that has type 2 diabetes in the registry and is ready for use. There are further instruction guides and videos on adding data and editing data in the registry. And if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact our office. We're glad to work with you, and we're glad to support your efforts in chronic disease improvement in all ways that we can. Thank you.